I want to try to water marble today. Now, have I water marbled in the last 5 years? No. Have I water marbled in the last 10 years? Oh god, I'm old. Have I water marbled once before? Yes. Do I remember how? No. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna try. It doesn't match my outfit at all, but I wanna go with these 3 colors here. I'm gonna water marble with these 2, and I'm gonna put this on the other hand because there's no chance I'm going to water marble on both hands. This is a one-hand nail art kind of day. Okay, I'm gonna take off my nails now. I have my lava manicure that I gotta take off before I get started, so I'll be right back. All right, my nails are clean, have my base coat on, and it's time to start. Ugh, okay. What I know about water marbling is that you need to start with the lightest color as the base layer to make sure that when you're layering that color on top, it's still gonna show, and you're gonna use a darker color and more pigmented color anyways, so it should be fine. I'm gonna start with my lightest color as the base layer. This is probably gonna take like 2 or 3 coats. So water marbling is just really tricky in general. For those of you who might not be aware, what you're gonna be doing is putting polish on water and making this pattern of the polish over the water, and then you dip the finger into the water such that you transfer the pattern you made or the marbling you made over the water onto your nail, hence the name water marbling. And it's really tricky because the polish kind of just has to have the right consistency, and also you have to work at the right speed to make sure that you're able to layer it right. On the other hand, I'm going to use Funny Feeling. It's the thermal by Glossy Taco that actually shifts between the 2 colors that I plan on using for the water marbling. I think it's going to give it the nail art feeling on the other hand without actually having to do nail art. This is probably not going to come out. I'm going to be very surprised if it comes out well. The last time that I water marbled was back in college. I'm going to tell the origin story of my friend and I. She's my best friend, and that was around the time when I started doing nail painting, because that was around when Simply was really starting to take off and inspired me to paint my nails. We actually became best friends because she's the shyest person imaginable, and she does not want to talk to anybody. And she decided, out of everybody at our campus that she was going to interact with for the very first time as a college student, it was me, because she saw some anime necklace that I had on. Yeah, I think I just outed myself as cringe. She ran up to me and she was like, "I love your necklace." And I was like, "Great, you're my best friend now. Want to meet my family?" And then we were inseparable ever since. She was my best person at my wedding. The reason why I knew that this one over here, for context, there's Nail Husband back there, not talking about the dog. The reason why I knew that this one over here was going to work out is because he and my best friend are actually the exact same person. And so there are so many times where I will say, "Hey, do you remember when we did this thing?" And he'll be like, "No, Nick, that wasn't me. That was her. I wasn't there yet." I met my husband my senior year of college when I had an internship that I had to go to, even though my college had its spring break. And so I stayed with the best friend, and we met on Tinder, actually. And he was super cute. I talked to him a bunch. And then here's the part where I don't remember. Apparently I ghosted him for a year. I don't know. And then he posted some selfie, and I slid into his DMs and was like, "Hey, let's talk some more." And then we started dating. Oh, I just messed up. I did the other coat with the wrong color. Oh, there's gonna be one teal nail then, because I'm not starting over. So the next thing that I need for water marbling, since I'm gonna dip my finger into the water, I wanna make sure that I'm not spending forever cleaning up the polish that gets on the rest of my finger and not just the nail. So I'm gonna use some liquid latex that's going to just go around the sides of my nail, so that way I can make sure that no matter what, I can just peel it off really easily and have a super easy cleanup. And while I'm doing this, I can tell the story of my other best friend when I was in college, and the only reason why we became friends is because she felt pity for me. I'll get into that. I knew her as just someone who was on our floor, and she knew me as that annoying guy on our floor, and she didn't like me at all. Fair, very fair. I'm a lot, I get it. I joined the tap club at my college campus, and it was kind of the equivalent of recreational tap dancing. I grew up doing various forms of dance. I did tap. Tap was my favorite. It's what I stayed with the longest. I somehow managed to become the president of the club my sophomore year, and it makes no sense how this happened. Was it sophomore year? My junior year. And I became the president because we were on stage after the show, and the person who was in charge of Tap Club was a senior, and she went down the line of all of us standing there saying, okay, who wants to be in charge of this next year? And everybody said, no, I'm worried. I don't think I'm gonna have time. I don't think I'm gonna have time. And then it came to me, and everybody else said no. So it was like, okay, I guess I'll do it. Pro tip. Try not to let the liquid latex touch each other. It will stick and then ruin it, so you have to keep your hands far apart. We're gonna try the scary step now. Now we're gonna actually do the water marbling. We have to gently drip some nail polish into the bowl, and then we're gonna do it again and again and again with each color, and then finally we'll try to drag it with something sharp, and I'm gonna just use one of those tooth floss thingies. So let's see if I can get anything even good to happen. Ah! Okay. Okay, next drip. Come on. Ooh, that one's not dispersing. Don't love that. Come on, spread out you. Spread out just a little, please. Oh no, it might already be a fail. Okay. Is this gonna take 10 hours to do my entire hand? Is this really what I signed up for? Oh, well, that was a mistake. Oh my God, it's like not working at all. What am I doing wrong? Nail community help. Okay. We're gonna try this again. This is not working whatsoever. Maybe I'm not gonna be water marbling today. Okay. Okay, sis. What are you doing? I wonder, actually, if I add like a drip of nail polish thinner to it to help kind of break up the surface tension a little bit. Okay. Now yellow. Come on, you need to disperse quick. Yes. Come on, blue. Go. Drip. Okay. Ah, well that was bad. It dripped too quick. Okay. This is so stressful. Remind me to never water marble again. Things I learned so far. Go quick, add some nail polish thinner to the water to help it pull the nail polish apart. Totally stab your nail with the other hand and have to restart. Great, okay. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. There's rings, there's lines, it'll be cute. Let's just try it. We're gonna use one of these guys. Oh, it's definitely drying too quick. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna be bold and try to do more than one finger at a time. Okay. And now I know you pick up the rest. Oh, and it's all over the rest of my fingers. There's that. And you wanna know the best part? Hey, I never said I was a water marbling expert. In fact, I explicitly said that I'm not. So, why are you here? There's lines on my hand. So it's kind of water marbled. Hey, so good news, the liquid latex worked, but bad news, that side. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is how you water marble your hand, not your nails, your hand. Okay, so after doing the first two fingers, I think I'm gonna do more liquid latex. Let's try to clean this up without ruining my other hand worse than I already did. Okay, I'm back. I had some time to think. I realized that I made some choices. They weren't good ones. Like, for example, why did I just do these two fingers? Why? Which means how am I gonna do the other ones? I don't know. Let's go. Okay, how much of my screams of anguish am I going to keep in this video? Lessons we learned, more liquid latex, the nail polish thinner. You know, I bet it would also work better if the water was warmer. First drip, good. Okay, and now I just have to act fast. Who is she? She's a pro now. She's messed up once. Now she knows what she's doing. I think I ended the story, my other best friend, how I was in charge of the club. And so fast forward to my junior year now, where I'm in charge of the club. We have a club day event on campus. It's outside, all the clubs have tables, and everybody can walk through and see kind of what clubs are offered on campus. And so somehow, being the only one who was in charge of this club, I signed up saying, sure, I guess I'll do it. And oh, that's so much better. I'm just trying to make more interesting designs this time. Am I gonna be able to do both at the same time? I don't think so. Let's try it anyways. Ah! Oh, that's much better. It's still ugly, but it's much better. Look at that. Look at that. Now that's the sad side. So I was at my table all by myself because I was the only one who was in charge of the club, and I didn't know at all what I was doing. But I was standing there saying to people who were walking by kind of what my idea for the club would be. We would meet weekly, we would do some basic warm-ups and then some routines. And I was having a wonderful time just talking to everybody. And then the friend comes by and she was like, so have you been asking for people's names? It's like, no. Have you been asking for people's emails to contact them later? It's like, no. And then she pushes me aside and started taking care of literally everything, and then she became my best friend ever since. I was the president of that club, but let me tell you, I did nothing presidential in any way, shape, or form. I dealt with the show. I choreographed, I did the music, I edited the music, I did all of those things. I never did a single bit of paperwork. Creative director, one might say. It's a jump scare. Oh! How do people do this? Like, this ain't cute. Like, did I pick bad colors? Am I just incapable? That doesn't make sense. I'm a homosexual. I can do anything I try. This is gonna be chaos to edit. I'm gonna have you just look at my pinky. That one's great. That one's perfect. She's beautiful. She's allowed to stay. The other three, no. And we're going to not even water marble on the thumb. We're gonna fully fake it. Okay, so this might be the worst manicure that I've ever done so far. And I love that it's gonna be forever on the internet because of YouTube. Hey. But hey, you know, at the end of the day, it's just nail art. It's just stuff on your nails. If it's messy, what's the worst that happens? You just take it off. It's not like it's any different from how you were before you started painting your nails. If your nails were already naked and then you mess up on nail art, they're naked again. Oh well. The point is to have fun. So I'm having so much fun with water marbling, he says as he decides to stop water marbling. So my hack for faking water marbling that I'm gonna do for the thumb is to use a nail polish stamper. So I just recorded the whole nail stamper thing. Didn't actually record. So I'm gonna just restart on the thumb, and I'm not even gonna use a base coat because I'm a bad bitch. All you have to do is put some of the polish on a silicone mat, and then you're going to take the stamper, blur the colors a little bit, and then you're gonna go to the nail and stamp it on. And you get a way more organic, actual marble looking shape between the two colors, as opposed to the streaks that you get from water marbling. I think that it's easier, it looks a lot more organic if you're going for some like rock texture, because I've used that a lot. And because I already set up this finger for water marbling, all I have to do is just peel off the liquid latex. And unlike water marbling, the back side of my thumb is fine. So let's top coat this and then never think about this manicure again. Honestly, like after starting making some YouTube videos, it makes me look at the YouTubers that I already like and appreciate the work that they do so much more, because I realize just how much work this is to do. Like, I watch Lil Simsy like pretty religiously, and she is just a powerhouse in YouTube. Oh great, it's blurring. As if this manicure couldn't get any worse. What's happening here is if your nail polish is too thick when it goes on, and you don't give it at least an hour or so to dry, it will blur when you put the top coat on, because the top coat will kind of rehydrate the part that just gets a little gelatiny, and that'll make these like streak lines that you can see on my middle finger. Once again though, I'm fully not going to commit to this manicure at all because it is a trash heap of sadness. This is legitimately the worst manicure I've ever done. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now. Bye.